and welcome back to our channel. If you are joining us for the very first time, you are very much welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and tap the notification bell so that every time I upload a wonderful recipe, you are among my notified gang. So today we're going to be cooking sambusa or samosa, and I'm using meat filing. Let's get started. So on to our ingredients today. We are going to be needing 2 cups of all-purpose flour. 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We're going to be needing some cooking oil and more for frying, of course. Then we're going to be needing a cup of water, warm water, so that we can knead our dough with. We're going to be needing some salt to taste. We're going to be needing some minced meat here, and then we're going to be needing some cumin seeds. This is my spice for today. We're going to be needing some spring onions. Here are my spring onions. Then 1 red onion, bulb onion. We're going to be needing like 4 cloves of garlic. 4 cloves of garlic. And then we're going to be needing extra flour, of course, to dust our surfaces. So we are going to be cooking 2 times. We're going to make our dough, then we're going to make our meat filing. Let's start making our dough. So I'm going to start making my dough, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt to taste, like a half teaspoon of salt, and then make a well in your flour. Then add water bit by bit. So I've been kneading my flour for about 5 minutes now, and it is soft enough. So now I'm going to cover it with my kitchen towel and let it rest for about 20 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to be frying my minced meat for making the fillings. So cover it like that. Oh, my sufuria has been heating up, so I'm adding a little bit of oil, like a teaspoon of oil. Like that. And then now I'm going to take in my minced meat. We're going to need to keep stirring. So my minced meat has been cooking now for about 2 minutes. And now I'm going to start adding in the other stuffs. So I'm going to add in a pinch of salt just to taste. Take in your garlic. Now I'm going to add in my onions. So add in the red onions. And now my spring onions. Gonna keep stirring. I'm going to add in my cumin powder now. I used a tablespoon. So if you have other spices, you can also add. You should not feel limited. Now we're going to let it cook for about 5 minutes, then we'll come back and check. So my minced meat has been cooked for about 5 minutes. And now I'm going to add in my coriander or dhania. So if you like chilies, you can also go on and add. As for me, I don't prefer. So now our minced meat is ready. We're going to set it aside and make our samosa sheets. So my dough has been resting for about 20 minutes, and now I'm going to make my small balls, of which I'm going to get my samosa sheets from. So you're going to need to dust your surface like that. This is my dough. So you're going to roll it into a log-like shape. And then here you can use a knife or you can use a hand. As for me, I'm going to use my hand so that I can know the size of the ball. So I'm going to make small balls that size. Like that. So now I'm going to start making my sheets. So you're going to take one ball like that, dust your surface very well, and press it with your finger so that the rolling becomes easier. So I'm going to roll this to a small circle. So that size is okay. I'm going to put it aside and take another ball. I've rolled it almost the same size as the other one. So now you're going to take your oil and spread a generous amount of it. Like that. And now we're going to sprinkle our flour on top of the rolled small chapati. Like that. And now I'm going to place the other small chapati on top of this one. So there you go. You can stretch it so that it can fit well. And now I'm going to roll this into a bigger chapati. So remember to roll according to the size of your pan. If your pan is big, you can roll a bigger chapati. If your pan is small like mine, we're going to roll it into a smaller circle. And in this case, you should not worry about the shape of your chapati because we're still going to cut it into a circle. So just roll it. So now I'm going to place my chapati into my pan so that it can just cook for about 5 seconds. So I told you to remember to roll your chapati according to the size of your pan. If your pan is big, it's to advantage because you'll get bigger samosas. If it is small, then you can just roll it to my size. So I'm going to continue rolling the others while this one fries for about 5 seconds. Turn it like that. So once it starts rising like that, you see now it is ready. So I'm going to remove this and place it on a plate like that. And remember to cover it with your kitchen towel because it is very thin, it is easily going to dry out. So cover it with your kitchen towel and repeat the process for the other chapatis. Cover it like that and repeat the process. So I had covered my chapatis after frying them just for some few seconds so that they don't cook. Remember, we're not making chapatis, it is samosa sheets. And now I had covered them so that they don't dry up. And now I'm going to make my sheets. So I'm going to align them very well like that into circles. Remember I told you the shape does not matter, so you're going to see why. So now I'm going to cut my chapatis into a very round circle. So I'm going to use this and a very sharp knife. So I'm going to cover them like that. And I'm going to cut off the excess duff. Like that. I've already cut my circle, so I'm going to remove this excess sheet. So this is not waste. Remember, you can fry them and eat them. They are very nice. Okay, so I'm going to remove my chapatis. Now you can see I've gotten a very nice circle, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the sheets. Remember, there were 2 in one chapati, so I'm going to remove sheets. So like this one, there are 2, so I'm going to look at where I had joined them like that, and then I'm going to remove it. You can see it is coming out very nicely. Like that. So you can see I've gotten my sheets, and it is very light and very transparent. These are how samosa sheets should look like. So I'm going to repeat, removing the others. So now these are my chapatis. You can see they are very thin. I've already removed them. So now I'm going to cut it into halves. So I'm going to cut like that. Remember, you should use a very sharp knife. So my glue is ready, there are no lumps, and now I'm going to show you how I usually fix my samosas into that nice triangular shape. So you're going to take one like that, and I'm going to place it here so that you can see. So you're going to fold this side like that, and we're going to apply some little glue. You can use your finger. We're gonna bring in this other side also like that, and there'll be this hole here. Make sure it is as small as possible. You can also cover it with some glue like that. And now, so here is your pocket. So I'm going to put in my meat like that. Now I'm going to apply glue on this upper side and flip it like that, and then you bring this other end like that. So you can see my triangle is there, my samosa. So I'm going to set this and repeat the process. So I have remained with these sheets. I'm going to place them in a dish and place them in my refrigerator. You can use them next time, there's no problem. So you place them in an airtight container and you can place them in the fridge for use over the next time. And I've finished making my samosas, you can see. And now I'm going to fry them. My oil is heating up, I'm going to fry them. So let's start frying our samosas. So my oil has been heating up now and it is ready. So I'm going to start deep frying my samosas. Yeah, so like that. So you can see my procedure of making my cheese is very simple and it's not tedious at all. Very friendly for beginners. So let them start frying. So I'm going to cook until they are golden brown, then I'm going to remove them and repeat the process for the rest of the samosas. So my samosas have been deep frying for the last like 5 minutes, and now they have achieved this golden color, this golden brown color. This is the color that I always want. So I'm going to remove them from my cooking oil. Yeah, that's the nice color. So I'm going to put them in a separate dish so that they can continue draining their oil as I add the others. Also deep fry them. So when you're deep frying them, they usually achieve that crispy touch. So you should not say that they have burnt. They have achieved that crispy touch, and that's okay. So I'm going to put the rest in the oil. So this is the nice color that I always want, this golden brown color. And you can see that crunchy, you can still hear that crunchy sound, and they're looking very delicious. So I'm going to fry the others. So as you can see guys, my samosas are ready and now they are ready to be eaten, and I can tell you they are very yummy. I've already tasted one. It is looking very delicious and it is very yummy. So now I'm going to serve mine with lemon. So I'm going to arrange them in my plate like that. So as I said, if you have a bigger pan, you can attain bigger samosas, but if you have a pan like mine, this is the size that most likely you will get. So there we go. My little circle of samosa is ready. So you can sprinkle a little bit of lemon and serve with whatever drink or tea or coffee that you prefer. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel please guys, and watch others of my videos. Until next time, bye bye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.